Is Ukraine continuing to push beyond Robotyne? Is Russia trying to stabilize its front lines? I'm Paul, U.S. Army combat veteran. It's August 25th, 2023. This is your daily Ukraine update. Let's get right into it. But first, I wanted to make the big announcement that I've been talking about for so long, and that is the announcement of the launch of Strike Gum. Strike Gum is something that I have spent the past year designing, refining, testing, and it is the premier pre-workout gum. What I've done is found a way to concentrate an entire scoop of pre-workout into a single piece of delicious mint flavored gum. And what I think makes this so great is that there's no mess, there's no shakes, there's no mixing pre-workouts. So if you're someone who is a fitness guy, fitness buff, and you want a way to power and energize your workouts, Strike Gum is the easy way to do it. You can throw it in your gym bag. You can just keep it in your dashboard. And when you know you got to work out, right? Especially like if you're like me, right? By mid-afternoon, you know you should get to the gym, but you're starting to fade. This is perfect for that surge of energy. It's made in the USA, obviously a veteran-owned company, and most importantly, 50% of the profits from this first production run, I'm going to be donating to Ukrainian charities that help civilians that are injured or displaced by the conflict. And so if you're interested, you can go to strikegum.com to pick some up. But what I really need to make Strike Gum a success is your help and creativity. Strike Gum has an affiliate program, and what we're hoping is to get fans of the gum who want to, help out Ukraine to join the affiliate program, make content about Strike Gum, spread the word, because when you sign up for the affiliate program, right, you'll get a custom link, and 10% of all the sales that generate through your link will be paid back to you. So the affiliates would make money. Ukrainian civilians are going to benefit. And of course, consumers are going to get a great tasting, revolutionary pre-workout gum. So if you're interested in that, you can take a look on strikegum.com/pages/affiliate program. I'm going to link to that in the description. I'm also going to link to the affiliate Discord, where again, even if you don't have an audience, the Discord is set up for affiliates so that you can join with no audience, no experience. We have all the assets, and we'll take you through step by step how to become an affiliate of Strike Gum. So again, thanks in advance for your support. Be sure to check it out. And again, special thanks to everybody that comes over and joins the affiliate program. Okay, so talking at the deep state map, this says minor frontline changes, but that's only partially correct. First, we can see in the last 24 hours, we're seeing Ukrainian forces liberate just area by area. And this is, again, like we talked about, we know that normally Russian forces will dig into these sort of linear windbreaks. But as we've discussed, if Ukrainian forces can get into these Russian trench networks, well, this is more or less what we expect to see. You could see here that they are advancing. It looks like about 1.5 kilometers through these Russian trench lines, really a sign that there is momentum tilting in Ukraine's favor. And if they can get into these trench networks, you're going to see them start to really roll up Russian forces. It's bad news for Russia. So again, I would not, while this may not look tactically that significant, they're pushing in the exact direction that we would expect them to if they were indeed collapsing Russian trench lines. Elsewhere, we are seeing some Russian advances near Burkiva. You can see here, this was yesterday, with depicting Russian control as being on the northwest side of the reservoir. And now you see Russian forces advancing along this reservoir. So this has been contested for some time. We've seen this area flip back and forth between these two sides. So I wouldn't necessarily consider this to be a decisive change. The only other change you can see here near Novohyorivka. There's just Russian forces being pushed back a little bit from this windbreak. Again, I think given the relatively light concentration of troops, these sort of minor push and pull, I think, are pretty standard attack and counterattack. And I wouldn't put a ton of weight into them in either direction, right? In this case, it's favoring Ukraine. Tomorrow, Russia could counterattack, and we could see this area flip hands again. But in the even more recent news, as of 6 hours ago, Ukrainian defense forces reporting additional success near the area of Verbove, which is quite a ways from Robotyne, probably an indicator that, at least to me, that Russian forces are continuing to retreat along this trench line here. As we will quick pull up the control map, you could see, let's see if you see Verbove very deep into these Russian trench networks. So if indeed Ukrainian forces are contesting in and around this area, it's a sign that Russia is not able to stabilize their trench lines. And you can again see Novoprokhovka, another village. It looks like Ukraine just trying to keep its momentum alive and moving in directly into this village. So there's been some rumors that Ukraine is moving a significant number of armored forces into the Robotyne area, possibly as part of an exploitation. And again, what we would expect to see in this case is not necessarily pushing towards Tokmak, going deep. What I think they're going to do, based on the linear Russian defenses, is actually try to go and turn the enemy. You can see how, again, if we zoom out, if Ukrainian forces can break into these trench networks, you could see how they could turn the Russian forces in either direction and carve off large portions of them. Because you can see, again, that while there is a large, deep area here, all of this area does not have equal troop concentrations. Russian forces primarily are deployed along these front lines and somewhat on the second line of defense. So the ability to get just a few kilometers behind Russian lines, if you can trap their troops there, it would be devastating. And again, without those, if you could eliminate large numbers of these Russian troops along the front lines, then the rest of this area simply will struggle to mount meaningful defenses. There literally just won't be enough combat effective troops. So that, I think, is probably the strategy that we're going to see. If successful, again, we're going to see Russia or Ukraine carve into these trench formations east and west. Other than that, guys, that's really all I had for you. Again, a big thanks to our Colonel tier members of CombatVetNews.com. A big thanks to our Lieutenant tier members of CombatVetNews.com. And I will see you guys over at StrikeGum.com or in the affiliate Discord. Thanks again. Cheers.